Hey, 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 Facebook. How y'all doing? Hey, Sid.
Hey.
Hey, guys. So today I've got a special guest. I have my daughter, my 25-year-old daughter, Sydney, with us today, and Sydney has is actually using the 1% system herself. And I thought it would be really good to see, um, you know, I'm always talking about 50-year-olds or, and talking to some people that are a little bit older than myself, my age. And today I wanted to just come in here and just kind of talk to you guys about this because, I'm always talking about how to, Sydney, uh, share this on your page, honey, but I'm always talking about how I'm going to teach my kids. I teach my children. I teach my oldest, I teach my the 25. I always talk about the 29, 25, the 18 and the 15. Well, this is the 15. This is the 25. And we've shown her how the system works. And at the age of 25, if I can think about, if I had an extra $100 or whatever, and I've compounded that 1% interest for, that's a long time ago, for 25 years, 1% for 25 years. I think the only person that can do this math is either a scientific calculator or Samantha. You might be able to do that math, Sydney. Hey, Danielle, you might be able to do the. Are you over there texting? Or are you trying to?
I'm trying to share it. You said
Okay,
share
go
it.
right ahead. Okay, honey. Okay. So, guys, if you're watching this during the while we're live, put a one in the comments. When you catch this during the replay, put a two in the comments. But I want you also to put in the comments 1% compound for 25 years. So put that in 1% compound for 25 years. 1% compound for 25 years. So if I could have done something 25 years ago, I would be reaping these benefits like crazy right now, and I'd be able to share them with my daughters and my son. Um, and I cannot imagine the lifestyle that we would be living. 1% compound for 25 years. So, Sydney, are you frozen or you just look okay? There you go.
No, that was it's just a resting face. Sorry.
All right. So, you know, a couple of weeks ago, me and Daddy, we were sitting over at was it Christmas Day or the day after Christmas?
I
Something
think it
like
was
that.
Christmas Day.
Okay. No, it wasn't because we couldn't see each other on Christmas Day because of the outbreak.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
yeah, it was like 2 days after Christmas, and we were sitting at the dining room table, and we showed you exactly what to do. And what'd you do? What do you think about it?
I mean, it was super simple. I mean, it really isn't much to it but to do it. Um, you just you literally just set it to sell or to buy, and once it reaches that
Hold on,
price,
wait a
it'll do
minute.
it for you.
Listen. First of all, I already know that you. What are you doing? Because you just so low key right now. You just real low key.
Not doing anything.
Are you nervous? You can't be nervous, not as much as you
I'm
are.
definitely not nervous.
All right, all right, all right. Go ahead.
I
I think.
mean, there isn't too much to say. I mean, literally, if you follow instructions, it's that easy. You don't
Okay.
make money if you don't do it. If you're sitting there and you just let the money sit, then the money's just gonna sit. But if you hop on the trainings, we do live readings, and you get the cues from that. I mean, it's that simple.
Oh, I know what the issue is. You keep freezing because of that bedroom. The For whatever reason, the signal doesn't get into that bedroom
Mm.
very good. So you're like freezing.
Oh,
But
sorry.
mhm, uh-huh. So, so you did some trades on your own, didn't you?
A few. I did a few. Now, two of them, they're still sitting there because I did them wrong. But I'm just gonna let them sit there and clear out on their own. But
What did you do? What'd you do?
I set it for a high percentage. I got excited. I got excited, so I'm gonna remain excited and let those sit there until they clear.
What's
Um,
the percentage you're after?
yeah, well, that day I did two of them for 5%. I jumped the gun, but it's okay.
You
They're
did.
still sitting there, no money lost. You can't lose money, so I was good. But typically I do 1%. Is if as long as it's in that range of 1 or 2%,
Mhm,
mainly the 1%. Those are the easiest to clear. You're not having to worry about losing money on those. So
mhm.
as long as you're doing 1% a day, it's going to add up. A couple cents here, a couple dollars there, and when you add those up at the end of the month, you're like, oh, okay, I'm $100 richer than I was, at the start of the month. So
Exactly, exactly. Just because you're able to do it. Number one, you can do it at your own time, 15 to 20 minutes. How much time do you spend on it?
I mean, it depends. It depends on what the market is looking like. I could spend as little as 15 minutes up to an hour looking and just learning how to read the charts. So, yeah, between 15 to an hour.
All right. So, when you first started out, I know you weren't starting out with, big money or anything like that, but um, we talk about this too. You can do trades with $5, $20, $15, $1, or whatever. What did you start out with, just so until you got comfortable and stuff?
For starters, I started off with about $5 to $10. And once those started clearing, I bumped it up to about 20. Just I haven't gone any higher than that because I'm still learning and I want to make sure that I'm compounding the correct way. Obviously the 5% wasn't it yet, but
It's
but
okay. I've got some set like that too. It's just, that's what we call. So what you're doing, Sydney, is a long hold. That's all it is. You're doing a long hold until it hits the price that you want.
mm,
And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But and you can always come out of those if you want. So what she's talking about basically is we you can set with the system that we use, you can set the coins for sale to sell at a certain price, the price that you want, whether it's 1%, 2%, 3, 5, 50%. And when it's time to sell the coin, yeah, when it's time, yeah, that's it. Did I say sell?
mhm.
Okay, good. So to sell, when you want to buy, also you can also set it to buy a coin at a low price, and go ahead and put the money in and set it for whatever coin it is, and that sort of thing. So, what would you say? Let me ask you this before we go into that. Um, we were talking about how much you could possibly make with this, right?
Right.
So, and we were talking about the $20, twenty
Mhm.
dollars a day. Now, $20 a day. If I made $20 a day from the age of 25 to 50, that's a lot of money.
Mhm.
That's a lot of money. I need a calculator. I'm
Me
not the
too.
one. Listen, I'm not the one to be fooling around with a calculator. Oh, did the calculator show up for y'all too? Can y'all see the calculator?
I don't see one.
That's all right. But 20 times 50, 20 times 50, that's 1,000. No, I'm sorry. That's 20 times. Look, somebody
20
told me the
times
other
50,
week,
that's 1,000.
that's 1,000. But $20 every single day up until you're 50. So $20, this is what I'm trying to figure out. $20 a day for 25 years. See, I told you she had the calculator. I told you she had the calculator.
Yeah, that's 1,000. I just wanted to make sure.
So $20 a day for the next $25 for the next 25 years is only $1,000. That can't be right. Is it $10,000?
So 20 times 60 is 1,000.
It is 1,000, but we're talking about over the course of 25 years. Danielle just did it. Hey guys, remember I told y'all I wasn't real good with the math. I wasn't real good with the math. Jacqueline said 365 days. So we have to multiply the
Mm.
365 times the 20 every single time for all those years.
Ooh,
Guys, whoo-wee. Somebody out there
I'm
gonna
putting
have to
her
do
on
the
that.
math. I can't do that math. I can't do that math. But with the system that we're using, you could make an easy $20 each day just by making your trades, gaining your 1% or your 1 to 5% each and every single day. The goal is to make 1% though. But when you make multiple trades, that's where you're gonna get the 2% or possibly the 2% or possibly the 5%. 20 times 30 is for 1 month. There we go. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's crazy though. $365,000.
Mm-mm-mm.
$365,000. And I know you're young, and I know um, right now, what are most 25-year-olds doing?
Working.
Trading, working.
Most of them are working a job that they don't like
Uh-huh.
or still in school. Or
That's when
some of them
okay.
are doing nothing, but they can turn it into something by trading 1%.
You sure can. You sure can. So, guys, I don't know who this is for, but I know some ladies that I'm targeting. Now, I showed that in the sense of a 25-year-old, but for us women that are 50 years old, 45 and older, it's time for us to stop playing around. Crypto's here to stay. There's nothing we can do about it. And it's just learn how to trade. Just learn a little bit about a little every single day, and then you'll get to the point to where you become a better trader. It's not trying to become a expert right away. It's just about trying to learn how to do it. Um, so Sydney, what would you say to your friends who might be watching today about learning how to do the crypto, or because y'all ask a lot of questions about the crypto, but when we give you the answers, it's like, okay.
Um, my generation is weird. Not in a bad sense. We want to know the why about everything before we do it. Um,
Oh, you
and
want to know why? I can show you why.
it's not a sense of not believing it. It's just the understanding of it, so we know exactly what we're doing and why we're doing it.
Mm,
So
mm.
that's really why we ask a whole lot of questions, why there's a lot of hesitation before we really commit to something. And I know
You-
that's the truth for me.
You're a Capricorn, huh?
Shh.
Gosh, y'all, yeah, y'all have to know everything. Y'all have to know everything. Yeah, that really is it. That really is it. But on a serious sense, and I know we were just joking around. Um, I just wanted some of you moms and or parents out there to know this is something that you could teach your kids. This is something that you could teach your children, and they become independent with it. Now, Sydney, like I said, she's still learning, and you do the training on your own time. You don't have to sit for hours and watch That's one of the things. Do you have to sit and watch graphs all day long?
Not at all. And nor will I ever just sit there unless I become fully like, I'm like, this is all I'm gonna do ever in life. But no, I don't have to sit there because the computer's already set up to do that for me.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
All right. All right, guys, listen. Like I said, I just wanted to bring her on just to give something a little bit different. So whether you have a daughter, you have a son, or you have nieces, nephews, grandkids, you can show this to them. Learn how to do it yourself. Learn how to do it with them, and then take it back to show show other people how people are doing this and making money. It's crazy how really you can make the money with this thing. So of course we know, like we said, $20 a day. If you do this $20, make your $20 a day. That's an extra $600 a month. If you do the trade and make an extra $40 a day, that's an extra $1,200 a month. And then if you make an extra $80 a day, that's an extra $2,400 a month. Sydney, with either one of those, would they help your house? Would they help you at all? 600 a
Uh-huh.
month?
Yes. Oh, yes.
And that's one of the things that me and your dad were talking about a couple of days ago when he got on with me. We were just talking about how, and y'all, listen, we were so smooth with struggling. We were so smooth with living paycheck to paycheck, weren't we, Sydney?
Listen, we didn't even know.
You
We
they
didn't.
had they had no idea. They had no idea. We didn't fuss about it. We never mentioned, this costs too much or anything like that. We just went with it and made it happen. But yes, the $600 a month, extra $600 a month. I mean, it was like if we could just have that extra $600, we'd be good. Of course we don't let our kids know that we're struggling. Of course we don't ever tell our kids, no, I can't afford that. We just look at them. You can get that. How much is that? You done lost your mind. That was me. It wasn't, I can't afford that, go find something cheaper. We didn't do that, but it was more of just, that's
Yes or
no,
no?
they're just, no, you're not getting those. No,
No
you got.
explanation needed.
I remember when you guys used to want the Sperry's, and I would. You remember that? You
You talking
guys
about the
wanted
Highland
the Sperry,
Creeks?
and I could only afford the Holland Creeks.
But they were comfortable. And that's all that mattered.
They were comfortable, but y'all didn't want them. But they wore them. They didn't want them, but they wore them. They were good shoes, but I didn't buy the Sperry's. And that's what it was. And now just looking back, because this stuff was around then. Had I known, we could had I known and not been so close-minded to the idea. And I think that's one of the things about all of us, even your age group.
Hmm.
Everybody's so close-minded. Nobody wants to do anything new. What Stenia said, yes, but you did eventually get us the real one. So I
That
did.
is true. That
I
is true.
did. Oh man, those $80 shoes. Well, I did. We got those shoes, but this would have it would have made it a lot easier for me and your dad had we had this in place. And like even right now, we would probably be living in our dream home already had we made these type of investments back
Mhm.
then. 401k. Do you have 401k, hon?
I do.
Got 401k. Yeah, that's good.
Mhm.
And the thing is, because you hear us talking about it all the time, even with your 401k, when you get ready to retire with it, it's more likely not going to be worth anything.
Probably not. It's not worth anything right now.
Let me ask you something. Um do you understand how, that they've printed all the money they're going
Oh
to
yeah,
print?
there's no more money to be printed.
Hmm.
Yeah. So what's circulating out there? That's it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure you understood that, which means we're going into cryptocurrency.
Hmm. Everything is about to be digitized, whether you like it or not.
I know you've worked at Hobby Lobby, you've worked at quite a few places that are retail and in the what do you call it, the real estate as
Hmm.
well. What are you guys experiencing out there when it comes down to people buying and purchasing things? Have y'all started experiencing anything like that yet?
Um, Not really. We don't have any ways to pay with cryptocurrency just yet. But I have seen it on, like, not Amazon. It was some site that I was on where I could purchase something with Bitcoin, and I used it, and it was
Oh,
great.
really?
Hmm.
Okay.
I have. It was only like a $15 purchase, but hey, it was $15 that didn't come out of my bank account, so it
Okay.
was all right. So it was what I traded too. So it does work if you work it.
All right. That's good.
Hmm.
That's cool. All right, guys. Well, honey, I'm not gonna hold you. I just, like I said, y'all, just wanted to come today and bring you something a little bit different to just to kind of show you guys and really bring it forward. Things are changing. Things are changing. I'm 25. I'm 25. Look, I'm 25 and she's 50.
That's it.
I'm I'm 50 and she's 25. So you you want to go ahead and get yourself and get your family started on something new. The system that we use, it's $99 a month. And it's not that you're paying me or for to do anything for you. It's a system that you're going to use to help you trade. And most of the time people don't trade because they don't know, or even try to get into current cryptocurrency because they don't know what to use. We didn't even talk about the thing that tells us about the coins, the trade finder. We didn't even talk about that.
No, we didn't.
We didn't talk about that at all because you don't know nothing about no coins, do you?
Not much.
Me either.
I mean,
Me either.
the system that we use, it finds it for us. We just follow instructions. Now, if you don't know how to follow instructions, this may not be for you. But most of us do know how to follow instructions. We just choose not to.
Wow.
We just choose not to.
That is true. So the what we use, there's it's a system, and it tells us what coins are operating at 2% average or higher, and
Right.
we choose those coins, and we'll look to see where they are. Then, if we choose, there's three things that we look for, and to see if we're gonna. I hate doing that because y'all know I hate that symbol. I'm gonna have to work on my fingers, but there's three things that we look for. So that we can so we'll know when to buy and when to sell. And
Right.
it's not that we're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna guess. No, there's no guessing work either. No
Right.
guessing work.
Yep, the hard part is done for you.
Hmm.
You just pick the coin that you would like to use that day.
That's it.
Very simple.
All right, guys, listen, message me to get started with me, or message Sydney and go ahead and get started with her, and make yourself some money.
Make
Learn
some
how to
money.
Look, you better learn how to trade that crypto because whether
Okay.
you like it or not, it's coming anyway. And at
That's
least
right.
you'll know what to do when it gets here and you won't be late. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.